Lindsay Dunckel.
I'm going to just give you a quick rundown on the other shows at the Fringe. Just joking. How y'all doing? Good. All right. I'm doing all right. I'm at that delicate age where you can't tell if it's menopause or pregnancy. You laugh, but this is true, and everyone I tell this story to, so many of my friends are like, oh my God, you too? We need a support group. There has been trauma. We need to get this out in the open that this happens. You know, you're going along, you're just fine. You're like, yeah, God, it's been like what? It's been like 13 weeks since I had my And in that moment, you're like, wait, there could be two different explanations for why I haven't had my period in 13 weeks, right? So the moment that you realize, you're like, I gotta go to the drugstore right now because I can't not know. And so you jump in your car, you drive to the drugstore, and you try to find the pregnancy test kits, which strangely are like either with the tampons or with like the diapers and the wipes. I think that depends on which outcome you want. Worst comes to worst, you can find them where I think they really belong, which is with the condoms and the lube. So you grab your pregnancy test and you look at the price, which is astronomical because for some reason they only sell these things in twos and you're hoping you're never going to need to do this again. But the price has gone up so far since the last time you used one of these, which was when you were trying to get pregnant on purpose. So, you know, there's this cycle of life. Women's, the beginning of their sex lives, they're like terrified of getting pregnant, right? And then there's a middle section where they're like terrified of not getting pregnant, right? And then you move back to terrified of getting pregnant. All right, so you've got your pregnancy test kit in your hands, and you're walking up toward the cash register, and there's a 19-year-old pimply-faced boy at the cash register, and you're like, that's awkward. So you do the camouflage game, right? You grab one of the little baskets and you put it in, and you're like, I know there's other stuff I need at the drugstore. Toothpaste, yeah. We could always use more toothpaste. Floss, somebody's gonna floss one day in our house. I don't know, what other stuff? Drugstore. Oh, denture fixative. That'll make an interesting pairing with pregnancy. And then when you've got enough stuff in your little basket that you think maybe he'll be so busy concentrating on the barcodes he won't notice the pregnancy test, you go up to check out, and the guy checks you out. Not like that. You're a 51-year-old menopausal woman, it's been a while. But he rings you up, okay? And then you're thinking, please don't, just look at the barcode. And then you think, oh, well, maybe if he notices, he'll think, like, I have a young adult daughter and I'm just a really chill mom. So yeah, you take your pregnancy test home and you pee on the stick and you wait and eternity to see if it's a plus or a minus. And then when it's not a plus, you're like, good thing there were two. I think I need to do that again just to be extra sure. Yeah, so when I was thinking about doing stand-up comedy, I thought, I need a niche. I need some kind of comedy that is not got a lot of crowd in it with other people doing jokes. And I thought, menopause. Except today, yeah, I noticed Melissa McCarthy's going to need some new material. So, I don't know. She seems a little young to cover the menopause stuff, though, right? Yeah. Menopause, though, it's you know, nobody talks about it. I mean, not just comics. Nobody talks about it. I went to a reunion of a girls' school. We were all 49 when this happened, and I was like, hey, let's talk about menopause. And everybody acted like I just farted. I guess we don't talk about menopause. But there's a part of the internet, if you dig, you know there's like that dark web, right? Where you can buy heroin. I mean, I hear. And that's where all the menopause information is. So I've gotten some from there. One of the things that I found is that menopause lasts. The average menopause is from 1 to 10 years. You know what? If this lasts 10 years, I'm not going to be back up here because there is nothing funny about that. But the word menopause, right? I'm like, menopause. What, are we going to start again? That's the wrong word. No, and then I thought a little more about it, and I'm like, nope, you know what? It's accurate, because this is what happens. You're like, haven't had my period for 8 weeks, cool. Maybe it's, oh, haven't had my period for like 10 weeks, maybe it's, and this goes on and on, so it kind of is menopause. There is a menostop. A lot of my friends have gone through menostop, and that's a hysterectomy. Sometimes I feel like the only woman who still has a uterus. In fact, I was thinking of getting a t-shirt made, I still have my uterus. Is that sexy? Alright, so I guess, the thing about menopause is it takes over your entire body. And, you're sort of all in with this. Is it hot in here? Is it just me? Okay. So your brain, this is some of the research I did for you. This whole thing is kind of like a public service announcement. I'm going to do all the talking about menopause that you never knew. Okay, so on the dark web, where I was reading about the 1 to 10 years, also your brain goes through changes in menopause. Apparently, okay, so this might be like my interpretation, my lens on this, but some big holes open up in your brain where there used to be like neurons and connections, gray matter, and I think what lived in those holes was like basic vocabulary, and there's another big hole over here that had names in it. Yeah, I was talking to a friend one day, and I was like, I'm a pretty well-educated person, and I like to think of myself as fairly erudite, and I was talking to my friend, I was like, that thing where we're descended from monkeys? And my friend said, evolution? I was like, yeah, that thing. Evolution. But so not just my you know what? All my life, my entire life, people have thought that they knew me. So like I have 27,000 doppelgangers out there. They're always like, have we met? So I'm like, no, we haven't met. Do you have a sister? You look just like the girl who grew up next door to me. I'm like, yeah, I've heard. So people, they wave to me all the time from like across the room. They wave, and I'm like, I'm a nice person. I don't want them to feel badly, so I just wave back. And I'm like, later on they'll figure out they didn't know me. So this has taken like this weird turn lately, because they wave, the waves come, they always do. I wave back, and then they use my name. Hey Lindsay, how's it going? Good. Okay. I don't know what's up with that. So not only my brain is in on the act, but my subconscious is in on the menopause train. So I've had this recurring dream all my life that I'm pregnant, I'm having a baby, I have a newborn. This happens over and over again. So it's like the waving during the daytime and then dreaming I'm pregnant at night, apparently. So recently I woke up and I just had to laugh, because I dreamt that I had, the newborn, but I was adopting her. That is a true story. I was like, you gotta love that. My subconscious was like, okay, we're gonna do the dream, but wait, we got a little biological impasse here. Oh, we can do a workaround. Adoption. So it's all related to age, right? Getting older, which pretty much sucks, I think. And sometimes it happens, it like speeds up suddenly. So I was visiting my brother who lives on the other side of the country, and it was he, for the record, is my older brother. He's 18 months older than I am. I like to tell everyone that because he's not as gray as I am. So he also procreated later in life than I am because he's male. So he has a 9-year-old daughter, and it was her birthday, and we were going over to someone else's house for the birthday dinner. We're carrying in all this stuff, and we're getting ready, and I don't know anyone except my brother's family, and we're bringing in all these things, and my brother is talking to a woman, and she sees that I'm standing there, and she turns to me and she says, "And this must be your mother." Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So, and then all night long, she wanted to make it better. She'd say, "I can't believe I said that. I said, no, when I look at you, it's obvious you're his younger sister." I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't really looking at you. And each time it just got a little worse. Can we just stop talking about it? And then I went to the movies with my brother's actual mother, who happens to be my mother too. And she was ahead of me in line, and she walks up to the 16-year-old at the cash register and says, one senior for blah blah blah, and she gets her ticket, and I step up, I say one for blah blah blah. The kid gives me the senior discount. And normally I'm like super honest. I'm the one who's going, "Oh no, you gave me back too much change," or "Oh, you didn't charge me for this." You know what? If you're gonna think I'm over 65, I'm keeping your money. And then another kicker. I was flying back from New Orleans. What was that? 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you've been in the New Orleans airport. It's like stepping into the 1960s. And so there's no like body scanner whoosh, whoosh, where everybody sees you naked, I guess. There's just the old-fashioned, metal detector. So the TSA guy is waving everyone through. He puts his hand up. I stop. He goes, "Any implants?" I'm like, silicone makes the metal detector go off? He clarifies, "Knees, hips." I tell you, it is brutal. So another thing that happens with menopause, more of your public service announcement, is you just start to gain weight. You don't try to. I mean, when do you ever try to? I guess some people do. And you eat the same things in the same amounts, and you exercise or you don't exercise in the same quantities, and it's like somebody attaches a bicycle pump to your thumb and start. So eventually I was driven to take drastic measures, and I feel I know you, so I can admit it to you. I joined a gym. I did. I joined a gym, and my boss says to me, "Hey, I hear you joined a gym." I'm like, "Is that newsworthy?" Apparently it is. She said, "Yeah, if I were going to make a list of the top 10 people I thought would never join a gym, I would be on it." All right, guilty as charged. So I joined a gym. I learned a lot about gyms. Do you know that they have locker rooms in gyms? They do. They have one for the men and one for the women. And they haven't worked out the transgender thing yet, but people are naked in these locker rooms. And I'm trying to get comfortable with that, but it's a stretch for me. I like the corner lockers, because then it's not like 360 naked Lindsay, it's just kind of 180 naked. Yeah, I think my real fear, it's not my friends seeing me naked, and you know what, it isn't really even strangers seeing me naked that frightens me, it's acquaintances, right? Like someone you kind of know who just doesn't need to see you naked. I mean, like the checker at SPD that I've known for 15 years. My dental hygienist. It's just wrong. So one day, I'm working out, I'm I'm about to finish my workout, and this woman walks by. Hi, Lindsay. I know who it is, though. And it's a woman that she and I were on a nonprofit board together. And isn't that a line that you hear stand-up comics say all the time? Yeah. So we were on this nonprofit board together. We only overlapped a few months. I just barely know her. I'm like, oh, I am not getting naked in front of her. So what did I extend my workout for like another good 20 minutes so she can get undressed, get in the shower, get redressed, get out of my locker room before I get naked in there. Yeah, you know what they have in the locker room? They have a scale. Okay, I don't know if the management of this gym is aware of this, but there are some hang-ups and some issues about women and weight. I don't think anyone told them. I'm like, who on earth is going to get on a scale voluntarily, not at the doctor's office, in a public space, right? I think it's going unused. But then one day I'm in there, and this super fit, like 20-something young woman comes in. She's like, I think entirely muscle and sinew. And she's all tattooed, and she is hip. And she only has one arm. And she goes over and she gets on the scale, and all I can think is, that's cheating. I just want to go over and like drape my arm over her, right? I'd weigh a lot less if I only had one arm. So my husband, some of you know him, he's a great guy. Yeah. And he wanted to be supportive, and he said, you're joining a gym? I'm going to join too. Solidarity. But here's the thing, I joined the gym, and I'm exercising, and I'm not losing any weight. Of course, like, I think I unattached the bicycle pump. It's all just kind of staying steady. So my husband, working out, losing weight. There's no justice. In fact, the other day, it's been dangerous at my house. Every time somebody does something, they're like, are you going to put that in your act? Yes, I am. So there's my husband, he's getting dressed. We're in our bedroom, he's getting dressed. He gets himself all dressed, he does it all by himself. I think even though he's a musician. And he goes downstairs, and I'm still upstairs in the bedroom. He comes back up, he's rifling through his drawer, and I'm like, what are you looking for? He goes, my belt. I say, you have it on. He looks, he goes, oh, right, I forgot to tighten it. And he takes it in a notch. Yeah, you bet that was going in my act, right? Yeah, so I have been having sex with the same man for 24 years. Well, no, we've been married for 24 years, but we were together 3 years before that. So that's 27 years of having sex with the same man.
Does your mother know?
She does now. So one of my friends once, I think she'd been dying to ask this question forever, and she's like, oh, Lindsay, you'll talk about anything. So she gets me cornered one time, and she goes, so, you've been sleeping with just one guy all these years? And I'm like, Yeah, just the one. Yeah. Does that ever get boring? I'm like, it's sex. Does your sex get boring? And then I thought about it, and I was like, if you want to get better at something, what do? You practice, right? You practice. And then I started thinking more about it, and I'm like, the Olympics, right? So those girls, and I do mean girls, I don't mean women, who are the gymnasts in the Olympics, right? They're like, 14, 16 years old? Look what they can do, right? And I'm thinking, damn, I've been sleeping with my husband since before they were born. I've been sleeping with my husband almost twice their lifetime. I am like an Olympic athlete of sex with my husband. Triple sow cow, right? Pole vaulting. Curling. Alright, we can work that bit to death, but we're not gonna. So I just have to say that this is like a dream audience for a stand-up comic, because I'm up here talking about menopause and sex, and I got my kid, my parents, and my minister in the audience. To the Fringe Festival, I'm representing, right? Yeah. So I got my cool Fringe shirt on, but I look at this shirt. I don't know if they were thinking about women when they designed it.
When you see a comedian on television,